How can you sim box when you've never sim boxed?
You try to emulate the sport as you
How?
best
By
can.
how? By how? By how?
Mhm.
How do you do that?
You keep it to the sport. You
How?
don't do
How?
all the
How,
weird stuff that
how?
people are
I'm asking you
doing.
a question. Let me ask you a question. I'm glad you said that. I'm
Okay.
glad
Hey,
you said that.
I know the answer.
Okay.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
know
Let
the
him answer.
answer.
Pax, let him answer. Because we spoke about him and you spoke about him too to me, so I already know who he is. Um,
Mm.
Explain to me, you telling me that you can watch TV and then mimic from the TV? That's what you're saying?
I'm saying you best emulate it by what you try to replicate what you see in boxing.
So you think that
By watching TV, that's your answer
by
then.
Am I
watching TV,
am
right?
I
By
am I
watch
saying I'm a boxer? No. Do I have
so you're copycatting what you see on the screen.
what I'm saying is I pay attention to the sport. I have an appreciation for the intricacies of the sport.
Which
So
is
I try
which
to
How
is
do you,
best
which is which is what is the intricacies of boxing? I want to
like
hear that.
foot movement, the differential of like the
Okay,
defensive
stop right
tools,
there. Stop right there.
maneuvers,
Stop right there. Stop right there. What is foot movement in boxing?
like pivots, like cutting off the ring, like stuff like that, the
How
nuances of
do
the
you
sport.
cut? Let's go here. Let's break this down. How do you cut off the ring?
I don't just walk forward in a straight line. Like whenever I see my opponent actually trying to, maybe he's trying to glide over to the left or glide over to the right, instead of just walking forward, I actually copy the where my opponent is going, as in like unilaterally instead of just straight forward.
Okay,
Like
good job. Good job.
that's the
Okay, now
way
watch
I.
this. Watch this. When you finally catch up to your opponent and he has up and down blocking, are you rewarded on offense at that point? Once you close the distance and now you're in the inside because you got three levels of boxing. Let me educate you. You got three levels of boxing. You got inside, mid, and outside range. So once you're cutting off the ring, you're in outside range. So once you get closer and closer, you cut it off to mid range. And then once you get in the inside range, the computer is helping him block. You agree, right? The computer is helping him block. So now you are not rewarded because now all he has to do is read the animations, which the punches are slow enough to read.
What are you asking?
Here, I'll ask a good question. Aram, when you say perspective, how are you getting that perspective?
What I'm saying is I like I said before, if I'm a fan of a sport, I'm gonna try my best to emulate it. If
Okay, what communication vehicle are you using to get the perspective?
I talked to Poe. I talked to Poe about
So,
boxing,
okay, so you talk to Poe. Okay.
and he's my best source of reference, honestly.
But Poe doesn't play the game.
I know he doesn't play the game.
So how can he give you the best advice if he doesn't
Y'all
play
are,
the game?
y'all are asking me about boxing or the game, like the game
We actually,
specifically.
we actually, we actually asking you about both combined.
Well, this game is far from a good
That's not
iteration of
that,
the sport.
that's not true.
I
That's
think
not
so.
true at all. That's not true at all.
I think there's some deficiencies.
That's not what's happening with the game. Is this the correct pronunciation is what of your name? How should I pronounce your name?
Aram,
Aramis. Aramis. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It has two different mindsets in the game. It has a casual mindset inside the game, and it has a hardcore inside the game. One of them is the game designer is an arcade casual guy. The ground game of the game was Ben Davidson and Josh Taylor. Do you know who those people are?
I do.
Do you know that they're responsible for the ground of the game?
Part of the ESBC era, yeah.
No, they're responsible for 100% of the development of that game. Ben Davidson, Josh Taylor, and Sonny Edwards. 2021, a casual guy came in and mixed his brain inside the code. That's what's messing up the game.
Remember what he said in the Discord that I posted? he said he didn't even know what the game really was that Ash wanted when he came there and saw the one that got 1 million views.
But he respected the vision.
Yeah, so he took that away and implemented his own.
And it's mixed now. It's mixed. So now, let me ask you this, Aramis. What does the BPM system do?
You mean like allowing you to like get Flash knocked out, or like whenever you're tired or draining stamina like that? Is that what you're
No,
talking about?
what is the purpose? What is the purpose of the BPM system being utilized on the screen? What does it do?
Hey, yo, Paul, are you broadcasting to YouTube?
I'm
Did
not
you?
sure
No,
exactly.
it didn't
When it comes to
start
B,
up.
when it
It
comes to
didn't
No, it's not
start
BPM,
up.
running on YouTube right now.
I don't have an in-depth
Okay.
understanding of it.
Now, but you will agree that it's on the screen, right? Right?
Right.
Okay. So what I'm gonna ask you again, so the audience can hear the question. The BPM system, what does it do? Do you know what it do? Just be honest. Just say if you don't know, you don't know. Just say you don't know, brother.
I don't know.
It doesn't do nothing. What does the traits do?
It's supposed to enhance the boxer's ability, but I don't know if they're completely
What
accurate.
trait? What trait Kevin Kelly have?
Oh, I don't use Kevin Kelly, so I'm not sure.
Oh wow, really? Mm. You don't know what Kevin Kelly traits are?
I don't use them.
Oh, you don't think that's you don't think that's crazy that you don't know what his traits are?
No, because I'm not a southpaw boxer, so I don't use.
Oh, but you okay? So I know what his traits are. I know every trait to every boxer on the game. Every trait.
Okay.
See that? So let me tell you what he has. He has this thing called when he gets in the hurt mode and he hits you, he can change the dynamic of the fight, right? He can switch it, meaning that hurt you, right? That's his trait, right?
Right.
Okay. Everybody can do that now with the new health and stamina system. Would you agree?
Yes.
What are the most devastating punches in the game?
Hook.
Really?
To me, a hook.
You wouldn't say the left power uppercut is the most powerful punch in the game?
Well, yeah, because that's elongated right now.
What are we talking
It's not
about? As the
supposed to
version
extend that far.
1.5 with the uppercut now?
So let me say this to you, Aramis. You see how you don't know all the traits of the game? You don't think you should learn that when we're critiquing the game and talking about it. Just be honest as a scientist, as a smart person. Don't you think that you need to learn that if you're going to critique the game?
I think that I have a decent enough understanding of the game as a whole, to be honest.
But I'm asking you again. But you're treating the game like a street fighter. I only play with Ryu. I only play with Ken. I don't play with Blanca.
If I'm not gonna fight as a southpaw fighter, that doesn't necessarily mean that
So you don't
I don't.
think it's important? You don't think it's important to know the boxers in the whole game? You don't. Now you see how you're a casual, brother.
That's
You're a
not a casual.
casual.
It's not.
You are a
Not being
casual.
a
You're a
casual.
casual.
No, it's not. We can agree to disagree on that.
Well, you can say that. You can say that. If I said 2 + 2 is 4, and you said it's 5, you can also say we can agree to disagree. But the fact remains, it's 4, not 5. If you're going to critique the game, you're either going to be a casual gamer because you're on this panel right now. You're in this panel, and I am correct, and you know I'm correct. So get off your ego, get off your pride, and go learn the game. If you're going to critique it, if you're going to be one of the people that help push this game towards real boxing, you have to know the game. You have to know the game. You can't sit back and go, "Well, I don't do that, and I don't do southpaw." Then how can you critique the game if you don't know it? I know everything about ESB Boxing Club game. Everything. There's nothing I don't know. You know why? Because I studied the game. I played with every boxer. I know every trait because I play with every boxer, not just one boxer. Because I'm in love with the sport of boxing and not a person. I'm not in love with Canelo. I'm not in love with Crawford. I'm in love with the sport, not the people. So therefore, I analyze the whole game. So therefore, I have the credentials to critique it, not from my casual perspective of only play with one fighter, only play with then you don't know the game.